This, my friends, is the playbook.
Alrighty, last division, NFC West. Addison, what do you got?
All right. I'm just going to speed run them, and then I'll tell you why. 1 through 4.
Before we get into today's video, guys, I just want to give a special shout out to today's sponsors, starting with Gold Fine and Bowles, Lawyers for the Injured. Personal injury, workers' compensation, those are their two things, but any sort of legal advice, they're the people to call. Give them a phone call, 309-673-5144. Tell them we sent you, okay? And I'd also like to shout out SeatGeek for sponsoring today's video as well. Use promo code PlaybookSports on their website to get $20 off your first purchase of $30 or more. Let's get back to the video.
Rams, 49ers, Cards, Seahawks.
Okay.
I think Geno Smith, your storybook career, that is
That
what it's
pumpkin.
Pumpkin,
Rotten.
man. It's not.
That pumpkin is so rotten.
It's so much to push. That pumpkin Geno Smith is, but he's still trying to push it.
Sam Howell gets to play some games.
Roll it.
He might, he might, but I don't think Geno's bad. It's really not going to be his fault. I actually think this division will be good. I got Seahawks in fourth at 8 and 9. So
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good division.
It's a great division.
Yeah, damn good division. I got Cardinals above 500 again in the second year, and that's going to be because Kyler Murray extremely high on Kyler Murray. Got 9 and 8, just barely above 500.
And Marvin Harris Jr.,
Marvin
Trey
Harris Jr.,
McBride. Gannon had that defense going.
Yeah. No, definitely. I do think the defense would be the worst part of the team just because there's not as many pieces. But offense with Kyler, I think, can be explosive enough to win 9 games. So give me the Cardinals in third, 9 and 8. Second is the 49ers. And it's just because that everybody's going to give them their best because they're the San Francisco 49ers. Each week it's going to be a battle, and everybody's getting a year older. If they trade Brandon Ayuk,
It seems like they're going to have to.
Pearsall as a rookie, or
who's already hurt.
Yeah,
Debo Samuel to compete with Debo of 21.
And it's like, he hasn't been Debo for a while. Now it's touched the ball too much, and I'm out for the game, bro. And George Kittle, old as shit.
49ers suck.
No, I do like the 49ers.
I'm out. That's my 5 touches. I'm done.
George Kittle, a year older, still a good tight end. And their defense is going to be ferocious. But they're just health issues. I mean, you're an injury away from Trent Williams, from your offensive line being bad.
Straight up.
CMC, that's Saquon level offense percentage usage. If he gets hurt, and obviously injuries isn't fair into the predictions, but
the depth isn't there.
Depth is not there. It's questionable. And at the end of the day, when you've been at the mountaintop for a while, it's hard to stay. Yeah. And the 49ers have been competing for the Super Bowl straight up for 3 seasons now. And at the end of the day, that you cannot do that forever in the NFL. And the Los Angeles Rams, so I had 4th place last year.
We all had that.
Rightfully so. A lot of people thought that way. But
way off on them.
Way to bounce back. I understand losing Donald was a massive loss on the defensive side. But it's the offensive side of football, and Matt Stafford, if he plays a healthy season, I have written this guy off maybe 7 times.
Yeah.
I got him winning the division in year 30. So, but I got the Rams going 11-6 to win the division. 49ers will be 10-7. But just getting it done. Stafford's going to be able to create some magic. Puka, Cooper going to be healthy all year. Will be good for the offense, and Kyron Williams, who I think is explosive.
Very high in Kyron
I think their offense is going to be there. The defense will do just enough. Don't know how they did it last year. They'll do it again. It'll be just enough to win the division.
A bunch of no-name guys stepped up last year. They did. They added talent. They're going to be – well, I don't think they got better because they lost Aaron Donald. Yeah. But they should be very solid still.
Yeah, obviously.
Right.
It's like losing Donald, sure, that probably
that's huge.
Worse, but it's like, with no Chevy. First battle off.
Yeah, so, he's maybe best defensive player ever.
Anybody would be down.
He'll come back in the playoffs anyway.
He'll unretire.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Wouldn't put it past him. I'm sure he's still in. No.
Yeah, he's in football
shape. You know he's in football shape. Absolutely.
They basically say, hey, we need you one more run. He says,
all right, I'm in. You got me.
Yeah,
you son of a bitch. I'm in.
Give me those Rams first. Yeah, just to do something a little different.
I like it. Sage, NFC West.
I'll start last place to first. Last place, I also got the Seattle Seahawks right here. Like you said, that pumpkin is rolling. It's rotten.
Geno Smith pumpkin is stanking.
It's not going to be good. I have Sam Howell playing some time this year.
Yeah.
I do think JSN's going to be better, but just Geno Smith, you can't go with him this long. You know, you should have found something by now.
Yeah, he had to.
And you had time, and you didn't do it. Third place, I have the Rams. I potentially have the next 3 teams all in the playoffs.
Okay.
Right here. I think the Rams could make it, but just Cooper Kupp, he's coming back actually healthy. I think he's going to be the actual one. I think everyone thinks Puka's going to be the one for here on out. I don't think that's going to be the case right here in fantasy. Watch it. Okay. You can get him like 32 picks later.
Yeah, you can get him late.
Exactly. But give me the Rams in third place. Second place, I got the Arizona Cardinals. Woo! I'm high on Kyler Murray. High on Kyler Murray. He can throw the ball to whoever he wants. And it's beautiful to see. Marvin Harrison, Trey McBride. Oh, that's going to be pretty. And then Michael Wilson.
That's it. That's it.
Michael
he can throw the ball all over the field to his tight end and his number 1. That's it.
Well,
MC. Michael Wilson's a solid number 2.
Michael Wilson's a very solid number 2. But they also... Who's their 3?
I think McBride will be one of the best fantasy tight ends.
Absolutely will. Absolutely.
Production for sure.
Yeah, he was awesome last year. Like straight up.
Marvin Harrison's going to be Jamar Chase. Just Jefferson level.
Yeah, I just wish they had like a good complimentary number 2.
Greg
Dortch. How did we forget?
Household name. Zach Pascal and Zay Jones.
Wow.
Zach Pascal.
Alex. Zay Jones.
They at least have some depth. Right?
Yeah, there are some pieces.
But with Kyler Murray coming in, and then Jonathan Gannon had that defense.
They were playing
frisky
a lot
last year.
They were a frisky first half team. They were first half frisky.
They were.
Beat the Eagles.
So
yeah.
Yeah, they did. Beat the
Eagles.
And the Cowboys.
No.
Whoa.
That was with Josh Dobbs, the astronaut.
We forgot about that game.
That's a hell of a game preseason.
Where's he?
49ers, which is
smart,
by the way.
That is actually smart.
Very
The dude's a genius.
Josh Dobbs could win a Super Bowl this year.
Yeah.
He might. That'd be crazy.
And then first place, give me the 49ers.
Yeah.
I wanted so hard to go from last to first with cards right there, but I just couldn't. I didn't have the balls to do it. 49ers, they just have everything in place to do it. Even if they do trade Ayuk, they should get some decent return back.
Yeah.
I'm assuming George Pickens would be in the trade package.
I doubt it.
Why not though?
I think because you have to
they were
pay.
trying to get Amari Cooper from the Browns. He would have been in there.
Yeah.
You know.
I guess they try to get Pickens, but if you're from the Steelers, I don't know if I give up Pickens too, because now you just have the same problem, but Brandon Ayuk's just better than Pickens.
Ricky Pearsall still hasn't played.
I know he's hurt.
So they don't know what they have yet. So I'd rather grab someone that I know can at least do something.
Yeah. I agree.
If they get Ayuk and get to keep Pickens, that changes a lot.
That's what I think is what they're going to try and do. I bet you they're trying. I bet you they give up their first round pick.
But I heard they're only looking for like day 2 picks.
Well, but if they're like day 2 and Pickens, if they're like, hey, well, give us your second and third and Pickens or your first. I'm giving my first to keep Pickens, and I have 2 weapons.
Agreed.
I want 2 weapons.
I would do that, but apparently they already have it in place.
Interesting. I wonder what it is. I wonder what the trade
is
will
right
be.
now, and if Ayuk says yes, it's happening.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. All right. I like that. So Niners, Cardinals, Rams, Seahawks.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm not as high on the Cardinals as you guys. I've still got them going 7 and 10.
Wrong.
Which is solid. Wrong.
You're wrong.
They had the defense playing pretty well last year. The pieces, I don't think the talent pieces are there yet, but Gannon had them playing well. I like the Seahawks defensively. I love Mike McDonald. We aren't talking about him. They have so much young talent on the defensive side of the ball. They've got a great corner tandem in Devin Witherspoon and Tariq Woolen.
Reek might suck, actually.
Well, we'll see. To be determined. One good, one bad, right? 50-50. The offense still has good weapons. Kenneth Walker, Zach Charbonnet, DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, and JSN.
It's a damn good receiver.
That's a great receiver room with 2 good running backs. Now, I have never been a believer in Geno Smith. I'm still not a believer in Geno Smith. But do I think he can get them 8 or 9 wins? I do. I do think that he can. And honestly, if Sam Howell steps in, he won games with the Commanders somehow last year.
And they slung the ball
and
around.
With him. Right. Maybe he can step in and do it too. Who knows? I'm giving Mike McDonald the benefit of the doubt, and that the Seahawks defense is going to be nasty. So I'm going Seahawks in third at 9 and 8. I'm going Rams in second at 11 and 6. I think the Rams take another step forward. Again, really solid team. The 49ers are the Chiefs of the NFC. I can't pick against them anytime soon. I just can't. And I don't know how the Rams did what they did last year. I don't know how. Looking at that roster, when I looked at that roster, I'm like, okay, Aaron Donald, and that's it. That's all I got. It's the only guy that we all knew on that roster. Yeah. There's a bunch of nobodies, and their DC is gone. He is now head coach in Atlanta, so I think that's going to be a change. I don't off the top of my head. Oh, they promoted Shula. I think the Rams did. They promoted Shula. Chris Shula. Don Shula's grandson. Don Shula's back, baby! No, they promoted Chris Shula internal, which I like. He's been with McVay since 2018, so I like that. But give me the Niners to win this division, 13 and 4. They're the 49ers until they're not, in my opinion. It's so hard to pick against them. It's so hard. Colin, NFC West, bring us home.
I have that exact same order you just listed out. I have the Cardinals. I'm still not super high on them. Yeah, Kyler's coming back, but ever since they started 11-0 that one season, and then lost in the first round of the playoffs to the Rams, I believe, on their Super Bowl run, they just, I don't know, they haven't been the same in my eyes. I haven't gone 6-11 this year. Prove me wrong, I'd be happy.
Yeah.
Seahawks in third, 8-9. I do think they continue that step back. I do still think they have enough weapons offensively to put themselves in the position to win some ball games. Second place, I have the Rams 9-8. Slight step back. I'm not huge on the West this year. I don't really know what it is.
I get you.
I think everybody kind of slides back 1 or 2 games here. Rams 9-8, over 500, fighting for that 7 seed. Niners 11-6, winning the division.
Okay, I like it.
Because once again, they're the Niners.
It's hard to dethrone the 49ers, man. It is. So those are the NFL divisions. I am excited to look back at this next offseason and see how we all did. But I think we got some sound points and mostly agreed on a lot of the things too. We all had similar teams in similar spots. So it's going to be fun.